Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Please like and subscribe, and remember, all these things is curated for the curious of mind. So, I've just been to see Eddington. 2 hours and 27 minutes of absolute mayhem. It's a film set right in the middle of the COVID years, and it doesn't pull its punches. We've got Joaquin Phoenix playing Sheriff Joe Cross, a man who's anti-vax, anti-COVID, and deeply caught up in conspiracy theories. Across from him, we've got Pedro Pascal as Mayor Ted Garcia, who's doing his best to hold things together. But Cross becomes so frustrated with Garcia's leadership that he decides to stand against him in the up-and-coming elections. And from that point, everything starts to spiral downhill. What makes the film so striking is how it layers in the chaos of that period. You've got political tension, personal grudges, and into that mix comes Black Lives Matter protesters, amplifying the conflict and forcing the town into an even sharper confrontation with itself. The story becomes this relentless collision of voices, causes, and anger where no one really has control. One of the things I really noticed, and it's woven through every part of the film, is the presence of mobile phones. They're everywhere. In bed, at protests, at work, in the restaurant, the phone is always there. It's a constant reminder that in our modern lives, even in the middle of social and political upheaval, everything is mediated through the screens. It's how people argue, how they organise, how they distract themselves. And the film does a brilliant job of making that inescapable. Now, Joaquin Phoenix is exactly as intense as you'd expect. His Joe Cross is a man simmering with frustration, paranoia, and a need to push back against the world. And Pedro Pascal gives a great counter-performance as Garcia, tired, pragmatic, but ultimately overwhelmed by the forces around him. The clash between them is what gives the film its centre, even as everything else unravels into noise and fury. At nearly 2.5 hours, Eddington is not an easy watch. It's long, it's messy, and it's deliberately uncomfortable. But that feels true to the time it's representing. Those COVID years weren't neat or easy. They were overwhelming, confusing, and often contradictory. The film captures that feeling of being trapped in a storm where every issue, be it health, politics, race, technology, collided at once. For me, this is a bold and provocative piece of cinema. It's not perfect. There are moments where the sheer weight of chaos becomes exhausting. But maybe that's exactly the point. It mirrors the way that period felt in real life. So my verdict, Eddington gets 4 stars out of 5. It's powerful, it's raw, it's messy, it has its funny moments, and it's definitely worth a visit. Thanks for watching. See you next time.